What is deviance? The word deviance connotes odd or unacceptable behavior, but in the sociological sense of the word, deviance is simply any violation of society's norms. Deviance can range from something minor, such as traffic violation, to something major, such as murder. Each society defines what is deviant and what is not, and definitions of deviance differ widely between societies. For example, in the Philippines, when a man cries in public in the 1950s, it would have been considered deviant. Today, men who cry in response to extreme emotional situations are acting within society's norms. Other examples of deviance may be a driver caught over speeding, an adult belching loudly, or a person goes to school in swimsuit. Social control is the regulation and enforcement of norms to maintain social order, an arrangement of practices and behaviors on which society's members base their daily lives. Rules are enforced to those who violate guidelines. The means to enforce these guidelines is called sanctions, which would either be positive or negative. Positive sanctions are rewards to those who conform to the norms, like an employee who is promoted in his work for working hard. Negative sanctions are punishments for violating norms, like arresting a person for shoplifting. Several sociologists have their views on deviance, like viewing deviance as a key component of a functioning society. Merton said in his strain theory that deviance plays a very important role in determining whether a person is conforming or not in order to access goals that are accepted by society. The second theory is social disorganization, which says that deviant behavior is caused by the breakdown of norms, laws, morals, and other important values of society. The third theory to consider is the cultural deviance theory by Shaw and McKay. They concluded that socioeconomic status correlated to race and ethnicity resulted in a higher crime rate. The mix of cultures and values created a smaller society with different ideas of deviance, and those values and ideas were transferred from generation to generation. Conflict theory states that social and economic factors are the causes of crime. Deviance and inequality exist in this system. The Unequal system by Karl Marx asserts that deviance and crime cross with wealth and power. Power elite theory of Mills says that the rules of society are stacked in favor of a privileged few who manipulate them to stay on top. It is these people who decide what is criminal and what is not, and the effects are often felt most by those who have little power. Labeling theory states that behaviors are tagged or labeled as proper or improper, moral or immoral, good or bad. The differential association theory by Sutherland tells us that individuals learn deviant behavior from those who are close to them, who provide them models of and opportunities for deviance. What is crime? Crime is a behavior that violates official law and is punishable through formal sanctions. Crime is classified into the following: white-collar crime, victimless crime, corporate crime, street crime, status crime, and civil disobedience. Now let us discuss Republic Act number 9165, otherwise known as the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. The law is a form of social control to deviant behavior of those who use the dangerous drugs. The state provides effective mechanisms or measures to reintegrate into society individuals who have fallen victims to drug abuse or dangerous drug dependence through sustainable programs of treatment and rehabilitation. Penalty is imposed for those who dispense, deliver, distribute, and transport dangerous drugs, which ranges from life imprisonment to death. Fine could be from 500,000 pesos to 10 million pesos, regardless of quantity and purity involved.